Welcome back to the channel and yet another episode in Pup's GoTWiC Guides for Dummies. In this episode, I'm gonna kind of go over the new additions to this bounty event. The bounty event's been here for a little while now, but I have kind of been holding off on doing a video on it as it was not all that great, and I knew the devs were going to make some more changes, some nice changes to it, and indeed they have. So with the new addition, we had the ability to level up our bounty level. Originally we were locked out at level 30, and that was kind of it. As you can see here, you can increase your bounty level by gaining these stars. Every 10 stars you gain 1 level to a maximum of 80. This is going to be as high as it goes for now, but I'm sure there is a small chance that they increase that at a later date. But yeah, for now it maxes out at level 80. If you want to find out this, or if you want to view this screen here, just click right up here on this little star. It's going to be kind of hard to find, but there it is. Okay, there's just a little area right about in here that will let you view this nice little rewards area. Now, per usual, you start off with 40, and this kind of accrues over time. This is the number of regular bounties you can take. Now, there is an elite version of this. I don't know if they fully integrated an indicator for it, but it will be those regular bounties that you can kind of send your commanders on. If you guys remember that, it was opposite the Day of Trade event, but that is also found right up around in here. This little timer you see right here, this bounty update, this is going to count down every 8 hours for a total reset time of 3 times per day. Those reset times are 0100, 0800, and 1600 GMT, that's game time. As you can see, these are the regular rules. You can kind of just find that down here in this bottom right corner. You click on that and it will bring up the rules table. I highly recommend you read through these. There are 2 brand new additions that allow you to level up your bounty level. The first one is 100 Battles Fortress. This is going to cost stamina or werewood hearts, whatever you like to call them. And this is the thing that these reset whenever the bounty update happens. This also resets. This is very similar to Elite Trials, whereas if you have used a commander, it will be locked out and you will gain usage of that commander again after that timer counts down from 8 hours. As well as they will reset, let's say you failed to kill Vorian here like I did, which ironically, I don't know how I failed to kill him. I'm at 0%. It must be 0.3 or 0.4 or whatever percentage. But yes, I failed at that low percentage. Yay me. But if you did, and you happen to kill him with your second round, that is going to grant you access to those commanders that died in the first attempt to kill him. Now, I will not leave you hanging on the formations. Typically, I have one of my own that I like to use that's kind of got me up to level 65-ish, and I will pop that up on the screen now. Since all of my commanders are dead, I can't really show that to you, but I'll go ahead and put it right about here. Also, kind of a buddy of mine, as well as just a great guy for the game, Elphinox, he has kind of put together or sourced together with the help of a bunch of people a couple different lineups, and I will also go ahead and pop that up on the screen now. I will also try to include a link to that Discord in the description as well. And hopefully that kind of helps you guys get through some of the lower levels, maybe even up through some of the higher levels. As that comes out, as you get up to the higher levels, I highly recommend you go check out the GoTWiC Tips Discord, as it will probably have constant updates until someone has cleared all the way to level 100. This 100 Battles Fortress goes up to level 100 and it caps out at level 100. So good news for me because I am just dying here on 73. I know some others who have reached much higher. I think the highest I've seen so far is like 81. I'm sure Candy or Imperial Rock or one of those other guys has potentially maxed it out already. But yeah, these rewards are actually pretty darn good. As you can see here, level 73 is offering up battle diamonds, as well as the fantastic dust and even glorious gear. So really not bad rewards, honestly. Get some commander chests, friendship chests, material chests, and even a little motivation here. So pretty good rewards here. Thank you, devs, for this nice update. It's great. Now moving on to the next area where you can gain these stars, and that's going to be the Siege of Bloodshed. This goes up to level 400 and maxes out at 400. But it costs endurance. And you say, oh, well, pup, why would I use in my endurance? I'd rather use it on dragon rallies or maybe even the rebel groups. And sure, yeah, that is all good, all well and good. But if you up your bounty level, all of these other bounties will see improvement in their rewards. So it could be worth it in the long run. It's just kind of up to you on how you want to do it. I myself am attempting to get as high as I possibly can, as fast as I possibly can, because each of these offers 1 star, and I'm trying to get to a higher bounty level as quickly as I can. The rewards for this aren't all that amazing, but if you look on over here, it does offer stamina, so there could be a bit of not an exploit per se, but just a little bit of a tip trick kind of deal where you do these first, then bank up a bunch of stamina, and then you dive back into your 100 Battles Fortress, and you don't have to use any of your saved up banked werewood hearts. You would just use the ones that are provided. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right on into this thing. Now this here looks very similar to Ultimate Tournament, and it acts very similar to Ultimate Tournament in that sense. You have 3 lineups initially. When you first unlock this, it is just a single lineup versus a single lineup. But as you progress, you unlock the next and then the final lineup. And it's kind of hidden from you at first. It does offer you the option to change the order of these. So I'm assuming there's going to be some kind of, like, when you reach later levels, you'll want to try to counter the specific synergy types, like female, weakness, and combo. Shout out to the whales that can literally do all 3 at full power. You are awesome, but I myself cannot. As you can see, female is my preferred, and then weakness being a secondary, and of course my combo bleed down here in the bottom. But if you click attack, it's going to just pop into that screen, kind of automatically do it for you, very similar to UT. You can pop up each individual report for yourself. This was my combo bleed versus the weakness. But yeah, as you can see, you'll be able to kind of swap these around and combat whichever one fits best. Interestingly enough, apparently it can do 2 sets of female synergy. I don't know how this particular Bloody Siege commander has 2 Laylas and 2 Salmas, but apparently it does. Heck, it also has 2 Arias. So yeah, a bit cheap there, I guess, but the devs will do what the devs will do. So but once you have done that and beaten one, it will then grant you this heart. I'm gonna go ahead and do enough to level up to show you that screen. There we go. We have leveled up to level 49. No big improvements except for the resource rewards went up to 195%. So there's a nice little gain already, just something small, but it is there for a single level in the new bounty event. Real quick, we're going to touch on the other types of bounties that are available. You have this continuous clearance. You can kind of just keep going on this. This just offers you genes, some experience, some werewood hearts, just the basics, and a little bit of resources. you've got these helps. These are super fast. They offer you some decent rewards depending. They're kind of random. But as I said, the higher your bounty level, the better these rewards will be potentially in the future. So definitely want to get that bounty level up as fast as you can. Just to demonstrate one of the helps, you can click go. It brings you to the map, and all you have to do for these is click rescue. Your guy will send out a little march. It'll come right back, and then boom, that one is done. You also have mining, these gathering resources. These are just going to be kind of bare minimum rewards as well. To do these, it's just the exact same thing. What you might think it is, you click go, then you click and you gather. I personally I'm lazy as all hell, so I like to click on this and go low priority, and then just smooch, boom, there it goes. It is out, ready to gather. When this finishes gathering, it will then pop up as cleared here, and you will see the red dot. That will also show you a red dot right here over the bounty event. It does take, I feel like, less time than a typical gather would. The next thing you can do are these eliminate bandits. These also consume your endurance just like the continuous clearance does. I don't really like to do these as the cost for reward is not as great. Another quick thing that the bounties are going to offer you are helping your friends. If you have friends on the server, on occasion, there will be a little icon that allows you to click on them, go to their city, and then help the ally really quick, just like the rescue, and that is now done, so you can collect that reward as well. Another type to do is going to be this conquer the leader. Now these are kind of like rebels. You're going to use your motivation to do these. These can offer some pretty darn good rewards depending on your bounty level, I assume. Obviously you've got a gold weapons chest here, some 75% boots. These are just like gold. I absolutely love that. This is a friendship material, gold friendship material. You even have weapon fragments. This is the Heart Seeker for Soren, and then the Ode of the Mermaid for Jean. Since I am already in Rebel gear, I'm gonna go ahead and smack this puppy. This is a level 4. Of course, my alliance is probably going to crap their pants a little bit when they see that there's a reward for a level 4 rebel, but they can suck it up. I think all you actually have to do with this is attack it. So if you'd like, you can just do a like a one troop thing where you do like 1% or something to it, and then boom, you get the reward. I am going to go ahead and smack it. What is it? It is a cav. So we're going to do our cav thing, and boom, it's dead. We pop back into the bounty and you can collect your rewards. It gave me an ode fragment, so you don't get all of the rewards, it seems, just a chance at some of them. The final one I'm going to talk about are these clear out the rebel camps. These are very self-explanatory. They are just regular old rebel camps. You can click go and it will show you. Most of them are level 4 rebel camps, but then again, these are basically free rewards. It will not give you a chest like it used to. When these first popped up in the bounty, it gave an actual spoils chest, and that was rather annoying because obviously you want to go for rebel camp level 5s. That is pretty much it for the bounty event, guys. In the interest of keeping this video as short as possible, I'm going to go ahead and call it there. But as always, if you like what you saw and you want to see more, maybe hit that like button, smash the subscribe, or hit the bell so you're ready for our next video when it comes out. But yeah, until next time, guys.